If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to Alanwake 2. God, I never thought I'd be back here. Fucking hell. If you want to have a look at some of the actual graphic options, I've put it at 1080p and I've put everything on high. And I put motion blur and film grain. I may change that though. We'll see how it goes. No, that's perfectly fine, Petrie. I know that you are tired, my friend. No pressure. Alright, I'm not doing hard or normal, I do story. I always do that. I'm very story orientated. And trust me, how bad the story was in the fucking first one, this needs all of the help that it can get. I know. No wonder you don't want to put yourself through that. I don't blame you. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to try and keep quiet during talking and stuff. Burn an enemy dark shield, a way to expose the source point. Destroying a source point deals devastating damage. So it's the same as the last game. Shine the flashlight on them until you hear the popping noise and then fucking shoot them.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations.
Even his voice annoys me.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I can't remember the name of the place. Bright Falls or something like that.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
It's true, Mise. A lot of people hated this game as much as I did.
hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
So I'm upsetting a lot of people.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Good, because I didn't even know what the ending was on the
monsters
original.
wear many faces.
Who's this big Gollum? Gollum's big now. He's fully grown, boy. He's a man Gollum. Holy shit. Am I naked? Look at my little guts. Look at my ass crack. Would I have to bleep that out on YouTube? Holy hell. I think if I spin fast enough, I'll see that old little pippy. Oh, who the hell am I? Alright. L2 does something. Each one of these buttons, other than B, is to skip. Everything else doesn't do anything other than... It's pretty fucking... Is that dark for all of y'all as well? It's really dark. Oh, yeah. Already the controls feel better. It's not too bad on stream. How does the bitrate look?
Can you hear me?
I left it higher.
Come on, we should go.
Help me.
Already gone.
How did you not see me? I am rotund with my ass hanging out. Help me. You will all get paid in love and friendship. Oh. Oh, Mise, you're the one that decides that. If you feel that it is, then I guess so. God, am I even going the right way? I can't even tell. I feel like he could have screamed out. Oh! He doesn't have the energy? Okay. Oh! That was scarier than anything in the last game total. And my entire controller just rumbled. He's too much of a bitch to be daddy, is he? Okay. I'll take all y'all's word for it. I don't know what's happening here. Oh yeah, you need a bit of a... Look how hairy his ass is. Can we appreciate the graphics though? You can even see like the mud and the hair on his back. It's straight ass crap. Oh! Holy smokes! Oh god, I don't know how to... this game's actually kind of scary so far. No, no! I'm not looking behind me. Forget it. I'm gonna get taken. Are you streaming it in 360p for real? No! Supposed to happen? I'm cold. If you want to know what I'm playing it on, I am playing this on PC. Can I say this opening sequence is better than the entire of the first one. It only can be downhill from here. If it stays at this level, we got ourselves a fucking good game on our hands. Holy hell damn. Tell you what. 3070 is just going hard.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Yeah, Casey.
Logan?
Brooding fuck.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
I am an FBI agent.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Wonder where. Now, just so you know,
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
I have
Feels like
ray
the killer's
tracing on
leaving
low,
us a message.
not too high, for stream purposes.
I'm Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I do like this lady already. Running at 1080p, I think I could turn the ray tracing right
Here
up.
we are.
We'll look at next
Cauldron
episode.
Lake.
Time to get to work.
It's a freaking nice looking game, yo. I'm
A
not gonna
deputy
lie.
was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Oh, so that's me moving that. Return 1, invitation. Let's
Worth
find the
memorizing
deputies. I can't
before we get
investigate
swallowed up by
any of
the
this.
trees.
Break into a
I
trap.
should take a look at that map.
Map displays key locations in the area.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
It is completely different so far, isn't it? Let's be honest. So that's where I am? Oh, no, I'm here. Your location, okay. So it shows important plot points, I guess. So far, we don't know yet, do we?
Hey, over here.
Completely different. It's completely different vibe, everything so
Hey there.
far.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff
Yep.
Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Your
You're
voice is
half
annoying.
right. Anderson?
Saga
I'm in charge.
Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Hi, Nadina.
Sorry about
Welcome
that,
in.
ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Nice to see you in
I
on
just
a
figured
Thursday.
that, you know, that
Uh-oh.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use a briefing. Anyone witnessed the crime? Oh, see, I can actually ask questions like this now. Wow. I want a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
That's a way to put it. Well, I'm glad you finished work for
Were
the
there
day.
any witnesses?
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Yeah, isn't there a way to have it so... Why would you always have that line always sort of like on Vox? Like, why would you always just have it on? Surely there's a
I
way
want to see the body.
you can
How do we get
squelch
there?
it or something.
Oh,
or
sure,
make
that's
it
real
like-
simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
in
Everything's
case of
been closed
emergency.
since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Get out of the way, mate.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board in the mind place. What's the mind place?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case.
Wait,
using each field office as a model in my head.
So we go inside her brain
The facts
and
are on the board.
control her mind to put all the clues together? Yo! That's wild!
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Cases, goals. What are my goals? Wait. Why is it not letting me? This is cool. Alright, victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Let's have a look at them. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs, deep gash under the chest, heart missing, all bodies experience bloating. So who were we writing the beninging? Were we old mate there at the end, maybe? Oh, no, we're somebody new. Killer profile, post-mortem. Tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. And we can open cases in here too? How many cases are we going to have? Yo, man. Then I can walk around my own mind? I wonder when you play it as Alan if he has his own mind place. Then you got the map here. Yo, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Gosh. So far, everything is better. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not even close. It's like chalk and cheese. What was this over here? Oh. Right,
I see
exit.
you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
Oh,
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
it doesn't pause the game.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
So that means if I'm in the mine place getting it, and I can just get attacked by something all of a sudden. Yeah, I'll probably want to go in there when I'm inside safe coordinates.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
They die.
Real funny, Anderson.
The controls are pretty fluent so far. We'll see what they're like in combat. It's your typical, if you're playing with controller, you know, left analog makes you strafe, forward,
are out.
backwards.
You okay
All
to
of
jump
your
down?
actual
I'm not that.
pivoting and rotation is done with the right analog. You know, looking up and down. It's called neck movements, I guess. What do I have to jump down? Can I check this board out? What can we see from here? The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. Now, I thought the place was called like Bright Falls or some shit. What's it called? Cauldron? Or it's just a lake called Cauldron Lake. I don't know. I can't remember. I played Alan Wake 2, 2 years ago? Maybe. Close to that anyway. Alan Wake 1, sorry. And it's still the scars remain with me mentally. Maybe we should just jog a little. There you go. Come on.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Can you see what's here? Not a bad place to get murdered.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The
I
only
wonder
thing
how,
around here that feels like home.
You think the
It
local law
would
had the
play
sense
with
to put up a
keyboard and
tarp?
mouse.
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Here together at the murder site.
I'm just always been a controller player, you know, even on PC. General
Hey!
store.
Deputy Thornton, I take
This
it.
guy looks exactly how I
That's
thought he
me,
would.
at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Wonder if he'll jog with me soon.
Oh, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body,
Got a
shall
hot
we?
mic. Oh, yep, this is Bloody McBloat that got done. Oh my god, I think I see Willie.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Oh, he's little
Found him
Willie.
on the
Poor
table.
fella.
Now he didn't touch nothing, you know.
Meanwhile, I'm
procedures
waiting
and
for the bus near a pet
stuff.
store who sells cookies
Thanks,
handmade
Deputy.
for dogs.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
$52 for
Let's
1
start by
kilo.
examining Al Gastapano.
Forget that.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I'm gonna have to blur out this dick. Sorry.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Good thought process. How do I don't know how you want me to examine this.
Body is positioned on the table.
Of course you make me see the
Ritualistic.
dick. Sorry. You unlock the first key image that you can place on the case board. Allow Saga to see clues. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the case board. Cauldron Lake murder scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Key image of his dick. It's true. Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. The key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. Well, I'm fucking doing it. You are free to examine the caseboard or leave B to complete this objective. Find evidence consistent with previous murders. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Told you. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked with the killings we're here to investigate. Is someone here who knows how to paint on acrylic or canvas? Not me. But I'm not sure if anyone knows. You can collect clues from the body.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Consistent with the other bodies. Heart missing.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
I can link these. I can link these. How do I zoom out? Can I not see the other cases? Okay. Well.
Yes. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yep, murder matches previous cases. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Y. Investigate the crime scene. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. This is consistent with previous killings. The heart was removed but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Bruising indicates the victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. It sure does. Talk to someone about the victim. The killers. Find evidence.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Whoa. Clues can be discovered by speaking to people. So we know it's Robert Nightingale. We know he's bloated like the others as well.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Could be the other out-of-towners that ran away, that saw it. What's around here?
A creepy twig sculpture?
Could be an occult thing.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a
Confused?
look around for a way to open this thing.
Follow the steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Wash my hands.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Can I wash my hands? Yo, this is creepy. Hey, hey, hey. Sort of a cult sign there. And there too. There's these like weird occult signs everywhere. Hey, wait, was there something down here that I missed? Oh, yeah.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay. What's the time? 10 past 10. It could, oh, sorry, I'm just checking. Is it actually ticking? No. That's when it stopped. I'll wash my hands. Gas canisters are probably pretty safe. Just sitting there, eh? Washing machine. Sleeping bag, mattress. What do we got here? Let this be a warning to fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. Alanwake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake is not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure, strange machines. Interesting. That motherfucker going crazy. I'd like to figure out how to open that thing.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one
Triangle.
case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Triangle. Lol. Hey, what's that? Axe. Well, it didn't let me go in the fridge, so and now I'm stuck. Oh, stuck on here.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Yeah. I gotta look at the mine board.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Let's have a look now. What do we got? Large amount of blood. It's probably gonna go up where the victim is. Oh, the victim is going to be... No. None. Why is it not look clear for you? I can have a look. No, it's looking pretty good for me. 0 frames dropped. Heavy blood splatter on the table. Killers killed them there.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
I want to put this last one on. Multiple sets of footprints. That also goes under the killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killers.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
It's good how it plays it back like that. Alright, I'm going to ask old mate here about Nightingale.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at
I'm
Quantico.
glad.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the
Appreciate
field,
you watching.
he went off the deep end.
Olio?
Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
It's true.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me
said
wonder what was going
2023.
on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I know, I've got more clues now. What? Alcoholism. Ooh.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
True
Was it for a
that.
camera?
For a gun or a camera? I would say
Someone was
camera.
drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Oh, I like.
Clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
I like the fact that she tells you when, yeah, that's everything, you know? And the FBI fired him. This is cool,
Robert
man. I ain't
Nightingale,
gonna lie.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Cool with beers left near the body. I'd say this is to do with the killers. Premeditated or spontaneous. Staking out this spot, having a cold one while they waited for the victim. That's what it definitely looks like.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were
Look how
waiting
clear
for
that.
him.
Look at the graphics. Wow.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Because he was on to something with that cold.
Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Investigate the crime scene, profile the victim. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
If I click these, does it do it again?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Okay, it does. He did.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. Can stop.
So I did the profiling. Look at my case board, yo. Killing it. But what about the ritual murder? How come I don't have anything to place on there? I thought I did. So what, I gotta check the lake sign. Investigate and help check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey,
I gotta hold it.
lead the way.
How do we get to the lake? That's where we gotta go. Anya. Let's go. Yeah,
This
it's
one of
Joel.
your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
That's a page from Alan Wake's manuscript. So it's all like, see, it's all ghost looking like that a little bit.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
I know that word a lot.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
This is clever.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
You missed the very beginning of the game. We were the victim, naked. And we walked up kind of from the shore of the lake. We were completely butt naked, and we controlled the victim, and then we got killed. So we know that much is probably correct. I don't have any extra things to add, do I? Footprints emerging from under the rock. Came from the victim, perhaps. Trail has gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns. Doesn't make sense. Asking the wrong questions.
Sure.
So the killer's watching us? Game on. Let's go back to our desk. What's this thing?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mum. Not the best either, biatch. Well, JK. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Can we go back and put that on the case board? Anything else? No, I didn't get
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I'm so glad that you tell me what to do.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some
She's got
fantasy?
good stamina.
Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
Both.
Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding what happens
Good.
to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
Nope.
Crazy flooding down there, huh?
Yeah, crazy.
Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
You know what I hate about this game? That it's lulling me into this false sense of security. Because originally, the first couple episodes I played of Alan Wake were okay. I thought, okay, this game's okay.
Thanks.
Then it ended up being
Let's get the car.
not
Drive
great.
to Bright
I
Falls
hated the game.
and talk to these witnesses.
I'm
the
really
bookers.
enjoying this
At
so far.
the diner, right?
It's so
I could use
different.
a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
It's
Sounds
so
good.
good. But I feel like I just don't trust it. I'm being honest. I don't trust it. I don't trust this fucking game.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Jogging
Cute
uphill.
lodge we got set up in.
Be running
We should
up
go for a hike if we get a
there.
chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Why wouldn't they turn around and say to the deputies, like, what's here? I want to look at this first. Why wouldn't the sheriff turn around and say, Deputy, make sure you got that gate unlocked?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
What to investigate?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates
We're all
those
in
cheesy
this
crime
together.
books,
Have a
but he
heroic
really
day.
hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. How many do I have? 2. Man. I ain't got enough of shit. Nothing special. Let's go.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
I'd say so. But snuff about that. Yeah.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Wait, aren't we supposed to go this way? Oh, well, I'm going this way. Alright, maybe we, you seem to want to go up this way, let's go. Oh yeah, look, there's a car there.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Oof. What? What's oof?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
There must be a small glitch in the game.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Yeah, no. Snuff film.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Thoughts on the game so far?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
It's alright. I knew
The
that's-
diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I knew that's what you would say.
Hey there.
Fine. Don't talk to me. The fuck are you guys? Spray cans or some shit?
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh, your coffee.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had?
Deer Fest.
That's how much. Never.
It's taking you so long to put that up. They're literally just standing there waving it in the wind.
Dear. Cute.
Me like coffee, me want coffee. Now, here in Australia, you get these chairs for $9.99 at a place called Bunnings. They're plastic, they're weak, they're scary. You leave them out in the sun, they disintegrate.
Let me guess.
Everybody who's anybody has
Welcome to
broken
Falls.
one of those at some point.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Well, they're
Oh,
weak
it's
when I'm a fatty
Washington's
fat.
finest.
Oh my god, that's Sean Ashmore. Does he just appear in everything?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly,
I
we
recognize
could
him by
use
his
the help.
voice. Iceman from X-Men. If you watch me play Man of Medan, what was his name in that? Conrad.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Take your time.
We've looked through the case
That
files.
is
you sent over,
100%
Sheriff. Have you had many people
Ashmore.
besides the known victims go missing?
Oh, there they
It's
are.
slowed down ever since Culver Lake was passed off.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us.
I
I'm
saw
Tammy,
pie.
and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not
Decompress.
charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Okay, bitches. Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alan Wake went missing here. I thought my story didn't end like that, but maybe it did. The ending. Hey, go and watch my video on YouTube. The ending's fuck knows. I could watch it back 100 times and still not understand.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was...
What'd you find, asshole?
That's all.
I agree. Perfectly legal, too defensive. It's profile.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah. Tell us about this.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
So I wonder if it's worth putting all this stuff on the case board. Is there nothing else here?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God.
Saga Anderson. As I live and
Who's Rose?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
What is happening?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I thought Rose was the diner girl from the original. I don't remember names. What the fuck? Isn't that a twist? Now, is her daughter actually dead? Was she really not on the phone with her daughter in the beginning? Why can't I put any more things on the case board? I'm gonna ask.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Wow.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted.
Shut up, Ted.
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
Ha!
Good one, Sheriff.
What are you standing up near that roadblock for, buddy?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Oh, I don't know what to think about that now.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
So what's it? That's Cauldron Lake. Now I've got a Bright Falls map. Well, the quadrangle anyway. Oh, you're holding the door for me. Cheers, Cobb.
I'll be right with you, sir.
How are you?
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
I have no idea where y'all went. Lucky guess.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So am I.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Hey, I can get into that technically. If I find the fucking key. Oh. Fucking batteries and bullets. Straight up taking bullets out of the I like I didn't give the key back. I'm just examining a few things, you know. I'm well within my rights here. I'm also the law. Yo, bullets and fucking batteries. You can't get enough in this game. If it's anything like the first one. Is it the Breakfast Club? JK. Thanks for waiting, Sheriff. I really appreciate it. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Oh, his dude was hanging out again.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
What did they leave in there?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
It's like Swelling.
Defensive wounds.
Bloating.
He put up a fight.
Defensive wounds. What did they leave inside him? What is that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Chest ripped open, something visible inside. Okay. Defensive wounds on the victim. So he fought back when getting stabbed.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
That's true. Doesn't add up at all. Smudged text under the victim's skin. It's not the cause of death. That's what we can learn from the body.
Makes sense.
Possible ritual writing. It's too smudged to read. And it's also on the body, writing on the heart.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
What's the other case that I have? Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Nah.
Where does it go? Here. Alright, so maybe I can't place this yet. Oh.
Nope.
Where else do we have? Cauldron Lake area.
Yes.
There we go. The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What did they mean? Who left this? How do I check the cases again? There's still clues. Where do I put this?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Multiple attackers. Cult of the Tree. New case. Here we go.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
So we need to see where these fit. Cult goal. What kind of cult? Who's involved? Cult symbols, jewelry. Psychology, there we go. Part of the symbols as well. Marking their territory, maybe. Examine Nightingale's body, examine the chest cavity. Alright. Got rid of all of our evidence, I think. Oh man, this little dude wants to hang out. A manuscript page, please!
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright
I'm
light.
alone, and I'm gonna die. Ah, fuck my life.
Mimi, you scared the shit out of me. You picked the most intense moment to do that. This game is wild.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
I flick the switch, it goes click. Try to stay in the light and avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Holy hell. You know what? Maybe we're better off streaming a chapter at a time. Just being honest. Might be better and easier to do one chapter at a time. The next stream on Thursday we can do another one. That's my thought process anyway. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the next one.